My last semester was the greatest semester of my entire life. It started in January with a flight to San Diego, where I saw my new home, the MV World Odyssey. After 7 days at sea, we arrived at our first port, Honolulu, Hawaii. I journeyed to a waterfall and looked out upon beautiful views of the east side of the island. 12 days later, we were in Japan. I loved Tokyo, but could only be there for a night. We found a karaoke club, and 2 days later, I was living among Buddhist monks. By the end of the week, we were in China. I got to see Shanghai for a day, then headed straight to the Great Wall. 4 days later, we were in Vietnam. There, I ate chicken feet and watched the sunset from a building that looked just like Tony Stark's in the Avengers. Our next stop was Burma, or Myanmar. Okay, it was Burma, now it's Myanmar. There, I hopped in a bath with an 8,000-pound elephant. After bath time, it was snack time. We left the elephants to discover that the country of Myanmar had more gold than DJ Khaled's Snapchat stories. After that, March came, and we arrived at our last Asian country, the enchanting land of India. I didn't want to see the Taj Mahal, I had to see the Taj Mahal. A day later, I met orphans with dance moves that rivaled Michael Jackson's. We were told we were going to Mauritius, but complications led us to skipping the port and having a snow day, which became a pool party with no snow or alcohol. After 2 weeks at sea, for the first time in my life, I had made it to Africa. Cape Town was swiftly awarded a spot on my top 5 list of favorite cities. I saw Desmond Tutu, climbed Table Mountain, and went to a jazz club. After that, I was off on safari, where I was able to see 4 of the big 5. My final day in South Africa was spent conquering my fear of sharks. By the time April came around, we were in Ghana. I met a chief fisherman, played soccer, and taught school children how to thumb wrestle. I was later given profound life advice by a street artist.
Because togetherness is beautiful.
Days later, we arrived at our last overnight port, Morocco. There, I rode a camel across the Sahara and saw the most magnificent sunrise of my life. My semester ended in Hamburg, Germany. It was sad, but I was able to look ahead by remembering Dean Dan's poetic words, "Who gets to
live this life for one brief moment?"
We did, my friends. We did.